Hi, Geezer Butler here.
Black Sabbath co-founder Geezer Bultler has given a heartfelt and emotional tribute to his dear friend Ozzy Osbourne following his death on July 22nd at the age of 76. In a touching interview with the New York Post, Geezer opened up about their final moments together. Like many of Ozzy's friends and fellow metal legends, Geezer last saw him at their farewell concert on July 5th. Looking back, he now deeply regrets not spending more time with Ozzy that day. He described how Ozzy joined him, Bill Ward, and Tony Iommi for rehearsal, and how shocked and heartbroken he was to see Ozzy in such a fragile state. I knew he was not in good shape, but I was not prepared to see how frail he was. He painted a vivid picture of Ozzy being helped into the rehearsal room by two assistants and a nurse, leaning on a cane.
Hey, Geezer.
All right, Oz.
Let's play Villa Park.
As long as I'm left wing.
Geezer went on to explain how the rehearsal unfolded with Ozzy's limited energy. He didn't really say much beyond the usual greetings, and when he sang, he sat in a chair. We ran through the songs, but we could see it was exhausting him after 6 or 7 songs. He noted how different Ozzy was compared to the lively, energetic friend he had known for decades. We had a bit of a chat, but he was really quiet compared to the Ozzy of old. After 2 weeks of rehearsals, the concert finally took place. But Bultler recalled feeling a strange emptiness in how things ended. Usually, after a show, the 4 bandmates would embrace and take a bow together. But with Ozzy too weak to stand, the moment felt different and unexpected. The strangest part of the show was the end. Normally, we would all hug each other and take a bow to the audience. But Ozzy was on his throne, and we hadn't thought that out. What do we do? Tony shook his hand, and I presented him with a cake, but it was such a strange feeling to end our story like that. Backstage was bustling with friends, and with his daughter Kelly Osbourne's engagement proposal happening, Bultler regretted that he didn't have more time alone with Ozzy to share their final moments. I wish I had more time backstage with Ozzy, but wishes are redundant now. As Ozzy used to say, wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which comes first. Reflecting on the heartbreak of losing Ozzy so soon after the concert, he said, "Nobody knew he would be gone from us little more than 2 weeks after the final show, but I am grateful we got to play one last time together in front of his beloved fans." Looking back over their 57 years of friendship, Bultler remembered Ozzy's kindness behind the scenes, especially during difficult times. "My son was born with a heart defect. Ozzy called me every day to see how I was copying, even though we hadn't spoken for a year. He was a friend in need. Ozzy was always there for you."
Hey, Geezer.
All right, Oz.
Though Ozzy was famously known as the Prince of Darkness, Bultler insisted that at his core, Ozzy was the Prince of Laughter, someone who would do anything for a good laugh. "He was a born entertainer," Bultler declared. He ended his tribute by saying that his journey with Ozzy and the other Black Sabbath members has truly been one hell of a ride.